Okay, so part 2. Now, since we already had the first side solved, like the first face, you want to line up the centers. So since these centers never move, we're okay. So we have an orange here, green here. So basically you just turn your face until you match up. A lot of sources say, again, you need like a T. I don't really, like, you do need a T, but it just happens anyway. So you don't need to go to the other sides and go, okay, focus on the T. No, on this step, you want to focus only on these. Okay, only on the like center sides. Okay, these and the bottoms and the bottom centers. Those are the only things you basically need to focus on for piece finding. So now, let's see. You need to get this blue and red piece. Let's see, over here, because you want blue and red. So you want unity over here too, just like this. And so since you want this piece over here, if you try to turn it up there, all of these pieces move. And you don't want that because you just spent a whole bunch of time trying to solve the white. But you really want that piece there because that's how you solve the cube. Well, to do this, you need to find the useless side. That useless side is wherever a piece doesn't belong. So out of these two sides, only this side, like this side right here, gets a piece. This other side right here doesn't get a piece. It just stays there. So since this side gets a piece, that's the good side. This is the useless side because the piece doesn't go this way. So to do this, you get the useless side, you flip it over 2 times. So it's right there, it's on the bottom face. Then, you need to free up this side so you can put the piece over here. And so as you can see, this is free right here. So you're going to turn it out. So now you have a free pathway to work with this piece right here. And you want to move that over here. So now you just stick it into where you want it to be. Now you can check. Is this the right piece? Yes, which is good. Once you do that, you turn the free face out because you want to fix up this like junk. Like this stuff just flew apart, which is absolutely like the worst thing. But in this case, it's one of the best things because this is how you solve it. Do not panic when you see pieces flying around everywhere. They will be fixed if you do the algorithm right. So then you turn these two over. So you turn it over, so it was down here. You turn these two over. So now they're all aligned, right? But as you can see, there's one more piece here. So you turn this once toward the hole where it needs to go. Then you turn this down. You just fix. Okay? So you just turn it this way, pull it down, and you turn. And you pull up. So now as you can see, this piece is in its place, which is really good. So step 1 done. So basically you repeat the same step for every single corner, or side. See, as you can see, this piece needs to go up here. So you gotta turn it there. So now you know which one's the useless side. This is the useless side. So you flip the useless side over 2 times. You turn the free side toward you. So now you can work with this. Turn it up, so now they all match up right here. Turn the free side back away to where it came from. Pull these 2 back up. Turn this once. Pull this side down, because you want to fix this side, so pull it once toward. If you pull it all the way here, you're not going to be able to solve it. So pull it 1 away, and do this. Now, if you find yourself pulling it the opposite way, and you found it over here, and you're doing this, it's not going to work. So then just go past the mark right here to the other side, and then do it. And just pull up. So now we have that piece in place. So now we need the blue and orange. Now as you can see, this is the opposite of what we've been doing. It wants to go to the right, and the bad side is on the left. It's the same thing. So you just flip the left over 2 times, pull up the free side so you can work with this piece, move this piece over, so they're all aligned like this, put the free space back to where it belongs, thus lining up the pieces, pull up the 2 pieces that were originally here before you did this move, turn once, and fix. Okay, so now we need to get this green and red piece over here. So when we do this, you need to go, so again, if you look, the useless side, it wants to go over here, so the useless side is over here. Eventually, you could just do this just by looking at it. So like, if I look at it right now, I can see that this goes here. So this is the useless side. But as for practice, always just do this just to check to make sure it's in the right place. So again, you flip these two over. Move the free side toward you so you could use this path without destroying these. Stick it to where you want it to be. Move the free side back to where it belongs. Twist these two up so it's easy, so you can see that part. That part's over here. Turn it once, pull down, and fix. So a lot of this stuff is just like, you just need to know the fixing part. And then just turn over. Because all you're doing is just flipping it over, turning it, and moving everything in. So now you have these two, all the pieces here. So let's say we had a situation of like, there's a piece here, but these two were switched around. So like the blue was over here, and the red was over here. So in that kind of situation, you would just get a random piece. So like this piece. Since these aren't in the right places, like they're switched, just get a random piece and just do the same move. So, and put it to where like the random pieces. So like, since these two are switched, just stick that random piece where they're switched. Okay? And pretend this piece is the correct piece. So then you turn it over. Okay? Turn it out and up. Free face back to where it belongs. You turn it back up, you turn once, and you go to fix mode. So now, we should have moved that piece out and substituted it with the dud piece. That's what you would do if the piece was like flipped around. So then once you get it out here, then you can line it up properly by doing this. Because when you turn it up, you want it to be where you want it. So that, always remember to double check. So you want to turn it up and make sure the center and that piece aligns up with the center and this piece. So they're all like in a line. Turn it up to find the useless spot. Flip the useless side over 2 times. Pull the free space toward you. So you can work with this side. Move it up. Double check. Then you turn the free side to back where it belongs. Twist 2 times to pull most of it up. Twist once. And go to fix mode. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm turning the cube around a lot to show you where all the pieces are. But when you actually solve the Rubik's Cube for time, I would recommend just like going like this and flipping the cube upside down in the middle of a pattern. So if you're gonna do a pattern, and you know where the piece is gonna go, just do the pattern without turning the cube a lot. The more you turn the cube, the more lost you're gonna get. So, because if you turn the cube upside down, do a turn and pull it back up like this, unless you follow it, which probably you didn't because you're concentrating on a step, you probably lost where you are. So I would recommend just keeping it in one place, just rotating like this. Don't flip it over like this. And I would also recommend, again, doing this again and again and again. So just scramble up the cube after this, and just do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Because the faster you do this, the easier it would be. Off to step 3.